Well, we have just launched the Test and Learn test track for the U2C program, and the U2C is the modernization and expansion of the Skyway using autonomous vehicle technology. So this facility will let us bring in different autonomous transit shuttles and learn from running them and working with them what kind of vehicle specifications we're going to want for the ultimate system. And then we're going to learn more about how they operate, how do you maintain, what do we as an organization need to have internally to manage a system of autonomous transit vehicles. We like the idea of having a lot of smaller vehicles that have the flexibility and frequency that these have. So we're in an urban setting, people are making shorter trips. They don't want to have to wait 6, 8, 10 minutes for a vehicle. We want to have more vehicles showing up more often, and then they connect out to the neighborhoods. A rails type system as a circulator doesn't make a lot of sense here because it doesn't let us get into the neighborhoods around downtown. We want a system that people who are in San Marcos, Springfield, Riverside can get to downtown, can get to the sports complex, and can do it without having to wait a long time, and they can move there quickly. And the other thing is you want a system that's really flexible. It's an electric powered vehicle, and so that's one of the issues we'll have to work through is how do you what kind of range does it have? How are you going to charge the vehicles in the system and that sort of thing? But they are electric vehicles. They run, this vehicle is sort of geared back so that it doesn't go too fast, but they have the capacity to go over 20 miles an hour. The technology is advancing rapidly, so we're not concerned about the speed and the environment we're trying to operate in. I will tell you that the cost of this vehicle is kind of in the $300,000 range. The cost of a Skyway vehicle is $5 million. Cost of an elevated aerial structure with a station's $5 million. A station at the ground level could be anywhere from 50 to a couple $100,000. So we're talking about an order of magnitude that's totally different with a system like this versus the elevated people mover system we have today. It's going to be a system that's really not intrusive at all, and it's very flexible and frequent and provides demand responsive service. So I think it's something that will be, from a customer standpoint, much more desirable. We're looking at implementing this over the next 5 years. Some of that depends, there's a lot of variables in that. And that's very much of an accelerated timeline. And there are different pieces of it that we may be phasing in at separate times, but we're going to be looking at accelerated deployment of the system.